1223, 2023, out of all of the numerical breakdowns, Hills numerology, integrated dissection numerology, the most important thing is 555. For me personally, if you're going to pay attention to any vibrational sequence today, it is 555. I always tell you when you're dealing with numbers in triplicity, it is basically showing you the finite parts of you, your mind, body, soul, the things that run this realm, this 3D expression that most of us are going through. Let me just stop myself. All right, so 5 in my number system has to deal with basically movement. It's when you are under the forces of manipulation, manifestation, amplification, stillness, just anything that can take your energy into a certain direction or anything that can convince you not to move at all. On a deeper level, think about the last thing I said. Something that can convince you not to move at all becomes a fear. And again, fear is double-ended. Traumas are double-ended. I could be scared to move because I don't want to lose something. It's a fear of, holy shit, I got everything I need. I don't want to make any changes. See, that's not a fear of, oh, I'm scared to move or something might get me. You understand that? So there's a duality to perspectives. So 555, again, like I was saying, with today, 1223, I can go down all this other stuff, but what I would like for y'all to possibly entertain as a perspective is what's moving me. The 555. So we'll deal with the 3 components of the 555, what might be messing with the mind. And this is a collective reading. Let your life tell your tale, and resonance and ignorance are both choices. So what might be potentially moving the mind out here? FAFO. FAFO. This is the diversity of things going on around you. This is basically the same, everything that you're basically giving your energy into. 3, my thoughts. 6, traumas. The thoughts that have traumatically exposed themselves to me, do it that way. The thoughts that I've been traumatically been exposed to, I'm going FAFO. And again, FAFO is fuck around and find out. Whatever I keep paying attention to will be what I become. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 is the number of control. 9 is the number of high vibrations. Whatever I give my energy to will become the highest level of vibration to operate under. That one's too easy. So the mind can fall prey to what it keeps investing in the sense of fucking around and finding out. That will infect the body. The body is the physical expression of where the mind has invested its energy. So here's the 5 of the body. 36, take it to 37. You can fuck around and find out. You're going to end up creating. This is the creatrix. Look at the word, creatrix. You're going to create a trick. If I keep investing in things that only want me to move, did it to myself. I did to myself. So that card right there, the King of Spirits, the influence over how I'm spiritually moving the ruler over how I'm spiritually moving will be based off of the influence of where I moved. And again, I'm telling you, the body is basically a meat suit. It is a solar powered vessel that you keep giving your energy to. Why? That one word I said, solar. And not SOLAR, but SOULAR. My soul is running the show. My soul in separation of itself, basically in the form of amnesia, means that I keep on investing in everything that can potentially show me. So this is the soul component. We have the 5 of the mind. This is you're going to FAFO. The 5 of the body. This is you're going to create. And the 5 of the soul, which really is the source in this 3D expression. It's the struggle. It's the struggle. I infinitely cannot learn to sit still, so I am constantly chasing an identity. And that really was everything I just got through saying. You keep on giving your energy into the diversity field of everything that can potentially show you. You're going to give the plentifulness of you into everything you keep on creating, which means the only thing you're going to do is achieve a struggle. Trying to find out what you need to know without first having awareness. When we tell our kids as parents, and I use this example all the time, but it's like there's a piece of candy that you know they don't eat, but they little badasses want it, and you're like, look, if you open it, I'm gonna make you eat it. I'ma like it. You're not gonna like it. No, I'ma like it, and that's how a lot of y'all are today. And I'm not trying to be funny and not trying to play the age game, but this younger generation, y'all hard headed as shit. I just got to talk about this a few minutes ago. The ideology to think that y'all know everything when you ain't really been through nothing leaves you in a position of arrogance, just like my generation and older. The fact that we think we've been through everything but won't let go of what we've been through. And negation point. We create our own struggle. We create our own struggle. So that 555, just to get off of that right there, your mind, body, and soul says, I'm going to keep on fucking around and finding out that I keep creating this cycle of struggle. 8, the strength card. 555 becomes 15. That's the devil card. Why? Because it's potentially, one, showing you which struggle was the realest. The devil card, in the sense to where it's your adversary, your Satan, the adversary can quickly become your advocate. If I understand how I'm moving, then I can move properly. So this next card will basically show you the devil. Because again, not getting into anybody's bullshit ass religions, the devil in a higher sense is the things you're bound to. So here is the real 5. Remember I told you the body? It's that damn body. The body, oh, I'm not even play that game with them. The body is the whole issue right here. Scarcity. The body does not see itself as enough to stop creating more. So it just keeps creating less. Somebody didn't get that, so I'll try my best to explain that. When you don't see yourself as enough, you'll end up creating more for what already got you in that condition, which ain't doing nothing but further enslaving you. You'll build a whole fucking plantation. You'll build a whole fucking city for the same shit that already got you fucked up. It ain't working out for you, it's just working you further into your situation. A lot of y'all do that in your relationships. Saw something posted yesterday, and I guess I should have held on to it, but it was a picture of big business. Said the caption was, "We've had a record year," and it showed a couple of corporate executives sitting on mounds of money, and then it said, "We want to show you our appreciation," and then they had 6 pizzas set in front of about 20 workers. We had a record year. Here's how much we appreciate you. We'll give you a pizza. That's the same thing I just got through saying. If you keep working hard for the same system that you basically are trying to get out of, you've only worked yourself harder into the system and made it harder for you to get out of it. So here's the devil. Here's that real 5 right here. The one that the issue is you don't see yourself as enough. And then this meat suit, where y'all like to talk about DNA and light codes and downloads and upgrades and channels and mediumship and psychic and intuitive and instinctual. Those are all response systems to experiences. Can't teach you that though. Where you don't understand that everything I'm going through here in this physical expression is only the response to what I physically keep on perceiving. If everything is only showing me where I was not enough, I'm gonna need to keep on receiving and perceiving more. Maybe you should get a download from yourself and not your higher self or your ego. Start seeing yourself in wholeness. Maybe that's the devil, is that you cannot hold yourself together, so you like to pull yourself apart. Wholeness. So again, that 1 + 5, 5 showed you the potential of the real 5, which is basically here saying it's your body. Your body don't see itself as enough. That's a sickness. That's a sickness. I need to sit still and heal. I need to sit still, heal, and then maybe everything will reveal what it really is. So get out of that 5. Get out of that system of movement and get into true stillness of self. So this will be basically finding myself. A lot of y'all like to say that love is the highest vibration here. Love is an exertion of energy. Sorry if you have not learned that yet. Really, God, y'all are getting slow. If you think love is just, love is a load of vast energy and exertion trying to find the proper definition to allow me to keep still. Love is a vibration. Holy shit, anything that has a vibration has a quantified field of value. A quantified field of value is a condition. But yet love is unconditional. Shh. Y'all don't understand half the shit y'all be talking about, so hush. 6. You got a traumatized foundation and you don't understand what you're talking about. You just want what you want to be real. That's dangerous. Here's your 6. Here's the danger. The shit that y'all love. Shit that you love for the majority of us. Yes, I'll play the game of inclusion. The shit that we love for the majority of us is only based off of what we can basically hope to understand. Didn't use knowledge, didn't use awareness. What we understand is what we keep investing in. Some of us keep investing in what we think we understand. Ain't nothing but a distraction. Ain't nothing but a distraction. It's that 2. Holy shit. It's the reflection. 2 of that 8. What was that 8? Your soul. Your soul and separation. It's achieving a cyclic game of identity. Identity crisis. So I keep loving this cycle of being able to connect to all my struggles, and I'll find the one that is less distracting to me, and the one that is less distracting to me, that's who I become. Oh God, what was that name of that movie? I think I'm aging myself here. I think it was late 80s, early 90s. I think it was Single White Female or something like that, where the best friend assumed the identity of the other one because she didn't have no identity of her own. So she started becoming whoever she's hanging around with. Holy shit, I know people like that. I know people like that. Don't have no identity of your own, so you absorb whatever you think is going to allow you to operate from a point of safety. That's fear mind. Needing to belong to something or needing to identify as something or someone because you don't have enough awareness of yourself, it's a fear mind. We've been seeing that for the past few years with all this cancel culture and shit, to where people need to enforce their ideologies and beliefs and lifestyles on everybody else. Because if you feel better about me not feeling better about myself, then I can point the finger at you when you don't feel better for me not feeling better about myself. Now I'm not feeling better about you not feeling better for me. Struggle. Trying to work on somebody else before you work on yourself leaves 2 broke motherfuckers. Sorry. So that's the 6. And again, for me, 6, it ain't love. It's the infinite possibilities and probabilities of what I can give my energy to. Well, I'm going to challenge you there, right there on Goddess. Don't stay to yourself. Just stay aware of others. See, there's a difference. Trust me, I get it. I'm low-key. In my dragon mode, I'm a recluse. Fuck humanity at the end of the day. But it's fuck humanity in a sense to where if you don't show me reciprocity, then there's no sense in investing my energy. Versus older me, years ago, would have been like, fuck humanity because I don't want to deal with them. No, I'm aware of myself enough to understand that there's no reciprocity in that energy. And there's no reciprocity in that energy. And there's some reciprocity in energy, so I don't have to stay to myself. I just have to stay aware of me. And I know you heard me say this before, is awareness of me will stop me from the fuckery and foolishness of you. Being aware of who I am will negate the need to know anybody else. It becomes choice. But when you preclude your choice to where I stay away from everybody else, then that gets kind of like, you know what I'm saying? That hits a set of fear mind. That's hermit energy, to where I feel like I need to stay away and see if it's safe. The first form of safety has to be within. And that's basically what this reading was saying. If I'm not safe within, everything else already presents itself as a danger. So I don't need to stay away from you. I just need to know that, it's an option to waste my energy. It's an option, and that's it. So I can get out here and go to the store like I'm about to do in a few minutes, and I'll be fine. But once I hit that point of awareness that, holy shit, you erratic, sick motherfuckers out here, like your sickness, then it's time for me to go back to my cave. Again, and you should know me. And first of all, thank you, because you're very supportive, and I appreciate that. Change your terminology. Don't say I'm working on me. I'm being aware of me. Again, like I said, in this room, we've been taught struggle mindset. Working on me means that there's things that I have to achieve, which means, holy shit, there's those 5s. I have to make movement. Being aware of myself allows me to sit still and get rid of the programming that no longer is a proper reflection of me. So don't work on you. Be aware of you. Be aware of you enough not to allow others to work your energy. Converse of what I just said. Sit still and then let everything else show you what intends to move you. Because then I'm the point of and here's a dirty word, but I'll say it. I'm the point of control. When I'm sitting still and I get to see everybody else move around me in the room, I'm in control. But from my perspective, start figuring out why I need to be in control. I should just be in awareness. Because if I'm in an environment that I need to control, holy shit, where was my awareness? My awareness should have showed me that's not my place. So again, just different ways to look at things. And that's all I do. As a contrarian, I just present a perspective that basically, if you did any research on a Heyoka or a Sacred Clown or a Kachina Clown and any other names, Satyrians, that they give us, those beings who operate in my fashion, our whole mission is to challenge you to figure out why you think the way you think, not to take it away from you, but so that you understand when you need to take it away from yourself or when you need to hold on to it. That is my whole platform, is contrarianism. Why you think the way you think. And then if every answer for why you think the way you think is based off of some traumatic bullshit, what I read in a book or what my mama taught me, what my daddy taught me, or what somebody didn't do or what somebody did do, that should be your first point of stopping yourself. If I only operate in response to experiences that did not show me what I want to see, the first thing I need to do is stop seeing them experiences. Because you're not going to find yourself. The whole answer was in the whole fruit. I had an experience that didn't show me me. There was a whole answer. You're never going to find you there. However, you can lose your reality and keep enforcing alchemy. You can alchemize yourself into a situation and tell yourself that you did it. But you're right. You did do it. You did it to yourself. You lost the wholeness of who you potentially really are into the illusion of where you really wanted to be. That's what you hear me call the fakest motherfucker in your life. The $2 hoe. So the whole foundation of love here is based off of distraction. Distraction what? Got you paying attention to the 8. Hi, let our lives tell our tale. We pay attention to the struggle. I've been classified as a conspiracy theorist in the, social media world for well over, probably 13 years now. Oops. Somewhere around there, domestic terrorists and all that other shit. So, I've been out here in the streets, deep in the rabbit holes until I learned that holy shit, the rabbit holes are full of shit too. But my point is that I've been out here long enough to know that where there is plenty of things set out here for you to invest in to keep you from investing in yourself. Where I learn all my information? From sitting still. Honestly. I don't invest, and again, this is my perspective and my experience. I'm not telling you not to read a book, but the first thing I will offer you when you're reading somebody else's book is the remembrance that whoever's book you're reading is based off of their perspective and experience. You can emulate it and find resonance with it and make it your own, but holy shit, we right back at single white female I was talking about. You just starting to identify with something that felt good with you. And what a lot of people don't understand in a human meat suit is that since it is a trauma-driven response system, instincts and intuition, sometimes the shit that feel good to you is really the shit that was bad to you. Hi, we in a freaky culture. BDSM. Spiritual BDSM. That's all it is. Hurt me, daddy. A lot of people respond to pain so much to the point because we've tolerated so much pain. We've tolerated so much abuse on this planet, not just Gaia herself. We've tolerated so much abuse within our own bodies that the only thing we respond to is something that shows you that pain in another level. We haven't got smart enough to say, you know what, stop hiring pain altogether instead of just trying to find out the things that's going to be less painful. We already know what it is, and for some of y'all who don't know what it is, you're about to enter into yet another year of enslavement where you're going to choose between Master A and Master B. Here in this country, you're going to choose between Master A and Master B. Why? Because you haven't learned to let go of Master altogether. So, and it started a couple weeks ago. They're going to start inundating you with bullshit to try and get you to lean towards one side of the bird versus the other side of the bird. But no matter what side of the bird you're leaning on, the bird's still shitting on you. But when you are glamorized and attached to your pain, all you worried about is which direction the poop falling from, and not the fact that holy shit, that poop's still falling nonetheless. See, a smart person will understand, well, holy shit, every time I sponsor that bird, they shit on me. Now, and again, resonance only. Out of them 10 years of being with that abuser, ask yourself this question, and this is not to drive you backwards or anything. This is just a point of perspective. At what point during them 10 did you trick yourself into not saying enough? Been in abusive relationships myself, so I'm saying that from a point of experience. At what point did you trick yourself during that 10 that it was worth staying to see something different? You understand? That's kind of like what I was just saying. You start investing more in trying to find a new level of pain that is less painful, instead of understanding that, holy shit, pain has already been present. Once pain became present, it's no longer a gift. I should have just... So at 3 years in, should have been, which really, spank you for that. That's 3 years too long. But, we're human. It's a learning experience. So at 3 years in, I should have been saying, I can't get to 4. You understand that? And it's kind of like what I just got through saying in the sense of dealing with elections. We're about to go on, number 47, 48. At number 3 in, when we realized it wasn't working out for us, we should have never went for number 4. But here we are about to go for number 48 or 46, whatever. None of them work, so I don't give a shit what number it is. Okay, and again, not to be funny or belittle you or anything, you use the ideology of what you got taught, what set you free, religion, belief, faith, steadfastness and all that other stuff. Investing in the trauma would get me out of the trauma. That's kind of like exactly what I'm saying. When you've been taught to nurture the trauma more than you nurture yourself and the opportunity to get free, you become your own Satan. You're now advocating for what's already got you bound up, trying to either find a way to master it or hope that it will stop mastering you. And that's exactly what I'm saying. Again, like I said, been there, done that. So not trying to belittle you or anything like that. And I think you know that. But we have to start understanding, reciprocity. I mean, we can have an idea of who we want and what we want, but if it's not there, hello, it's the land of illusion. If I want to work something out with somebody who does not have what I desire to be there, holy shit, alchemy. I either have to create it with them or I have to lose it within myself to make a reduction karma for what's already really there. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. If everything here is designed to keep us from paying attention to ourselves, but to keep paying attention to the same stuff that we keep saying don't pay attention to us, it's irresponsibility. It's irresponsibility. It's the field of death. Holy shit, alchemy. I'm going to transmute it. Just make sure you're focusing on you without the traumas. Don't become the result. Become the responsible being for why there was conditions. That's what a lot of people have done, especially in 2023, is I found me, but now I'm going to make sure I don't go back. Well, then you didn't find you. You just found where you lost yourself. You understand that? I found me, but here's where I lost me. Okay, here's where I lost me. Here's where I did it to myself. Cut the cord. Now, I lost me, I found me, and I got to make sure I never go back there again. And holy shit, there's 3 yous. There's 3 yous. There's the past, the perceived future, and the one that ain't present. Because you've already invested in trying to stay out of the past, which means if I got to stay out of the past, I got to make sure the past is with me so I don't get in it. That's what a lot of people don't understand from a psychological standpoint, is when you rebuild from your traumas, the only thing you're standing on is what already traumatized you. That's a phoenix cycle. Never going back becomes a fear if you don't have enough awareness of self to say that I've already passed it. See, the past, P-A-S-T, should be past, P-A-S-S-E-D. It's a test. In the sense around, ooch, I'm here, I already passed it. Did it fuck me up? Yeah. Did I survive? Yeah. Which one should I hold more value in? Living. Not surviving, and not in where it fucked you up. Living. I went through an experience. It showed me what I did not want to see, or showed me too much of what I should not have been shown. You know what? I gotta have awareness to make better choices. Not watch out for who I gave my power to, because can't nobody do nothing to you until you authorize it. And again, bad realm, chaos realm. Even when something bad happens to me, it is my decision on how I make the next move. See, I got you there. Something bad happens to you, you go in the corner, you get shot, and you ain't did nothing to nobody. If I survive being shot, the next move is mine. Am I going to go into paranoia and always waiting to get shot? Or am I going to realize I need to have better awareness about where the fuck I keep on moving and learn to live? The average mind can't do that. The average mind can't do that because we operate out of fucking trauma, and you'll already have 987 excuses for why you got to keep on holding on to the same shit that's killing you. In my cards, this is the illustrious Orisha Olokun. Androgynous. Came in the feminine form in this one, but Olokun is the keeper of the deep. All your deep secrets, all your traumas. If only thing I keep on pulling from is the shit that's buried in deep, where I thought I died, or I'm trying to make sure it don't kill me, the only thing killing me is what I keep on holding on to. And that's why I said stay present and don't hold on to shit. Just be aware. Sit in stillness. That's a method. You can get rid of everybody in your past. I mean, you can get rid of everybody in your past, especially if you can clearly say, you know what, you didn't help me. But don't have a fire sale. Get rid of everybody in your past, because when you sit down and look at it, a lot of you will realize that, holy shit, they tried to tell me, I just wasn't ready to listen. So why am I burning them for where I burnt me? And I'm not trying to tell you to go back and filter through all that other shit. I'm just saying, contrarian perspective is sometimes we throw everything out when some of the shit we threw out was what was trying to save us. We just wasn't ready to save ourselves. Perspectives. So, again, if you're distracted from saving yourself, the only thing you're holding on to is the shit that's killing you. And alchemy getting us killed out here. Alchemy is getting shit killed. Alchemy is, hi, I'm lead. No, I don't need you to be lead. I want you to be gold. But sir, ma'am, I've already told you my value is lead. No, that don't work out for me, player. I need you to be gold. Well, how are you going to change me? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Without realizing the energy invested in changing the truth into reality. Truth into an illusion. Cosmic lie. Alchemy. The cosmic lie. But that ain't what I got taught, brother. The cosmic lie. 555. If you don't learn stillness, you'll forever be moved. Especially when the shit that's moving you came from the bad teacher. 5, the Hierophant, the bad teacher. Here's the bad teacher. Oops. Just keep coming over. Close your eyes and just make it to the mountaintop. Oh, I can go many places with that. Do your research. If who is in your ear trying to teach you how to make it to the mountaintop, but they don't want you to get there, self-sabotage. If you're being guided by the enemy who's posing as your friend, we shall overcome. That 3, that thought, already got your nose. Holy shit. K-N-O-W-S and N-O-S-E. When your thought is telling you what to think, it already got your nose. Why? Because it's going to tell you what you need to know. In the sense of a trauma, if you keep working for your trauma already told you, here's what I need you to know, because I'm not trying to let you kill me. I just want you to learn how to survive. That'll go over some of your head. Think about it. You want to drain the swamp. You want to get rid of government. But we just need to keep some of them in there when all of them come from that same bird that keeps shitting on you. Why you got to move? Angela, why you heading to the top? That's survival mode. Heading to the top means that something, 5, is already telling me I need to move. Be still and figure out what deserves my energy. The first and most important question is, from a certain perspective, is what actually is putting me in danger. You understand? When you start to do self-assessment of what actually is putting you in danger, and you start saying, you know what, that ain't doing it, that ain't doing it, that ain't doing it, and all that shit starts to disappear, the only thing left that's putting you in danger is your mind. Because even if you can say, you know what, that motherfucker there is dangerous, it's still somewhere in your mind where you get to the option to move away from the danger. So it's still going to be self-accountability and self-responsibility at the end of the day. I don't need to keep coming over to what's going to put me to sleep. I don't need to keep coming over to what's going to keep getting created and fooling me. I just need to be still and be me. I just need to be still and be me. Why? Because the plentifulness was already within. So where am I aligning from? High. Healing Flow Manifestation Event. Like I keep trying to tell you, I know a lot of TikTok people are new to me. A manifestation event is about alignment. If I sit still and align with me, then I can manifest. If I'm sitting still and trying to manipulate and manifest with everything that already got me manipulated into manifestation, cyclic loop of energy. Just keep on coming over and over and over to the same bullshit. So, let me get the hell out of here. You ready, baby? 555. Like I said, this was the bad teacher. The bad teacher, the Hierophant. The motherfucker that already know the answers, but just ain't gonna tell you. That's trickster. But as a trickster, we don't lie. We just need you to find the best perspective, because there is no truth. Last card. Here's you. Here's you. Keep on coming over, and you'll keep on pulling yourself apart. Timelessness. Timelessness is your best friend. For my fellow Reiki healers, timelessness. Send healing to Jesus. Timelessness in the sense to where you can send energy anywhere. Why? Because the energy ain't there until you create it. There ain't there until you create it. You understand that? Timelessness. Turn timelessness into time less for mess. Time less for mess, then ain't gonna do nothing but pull me apart. Then holy shit, if I got less time for what's gonna pull me apart, I got more time to hold me together. And then I can get out of that struggle mentality of thinking that I'm broken. Now I start to realize, holy shit, I was whole. I just did not see. Wholeness with a W and not just an H. They don't like to let me out of here. I want to go. TikTok, I want to go. Oh, and TikTok, stop banning my posts just so you can fuck around and put them back on 5 minutes later.